Let's go watch it in 2D. No, let's go watch it in 3D. But if we watch it in 3D, then is it worth the cost?
Hello, hello, hello. This is Adolf. I have with me Krista.
Hello.
And Jake.
Howdy, folks.
And today we are doing the July 3D releases. So July is just about to be here, and we got a few things to talk about. So first, talk about 3D movies. Spider-Man: Far From Home comes out July 2nd, and I got my tickets. Jake, do you got your tickets?
Yep.
And I'm pretty excited about this. I think it looks good.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Krista, do you have any thoughts on Spider-Man: Far From Home or no?
Not really.
All right.
I saw the trailer and I thought it was like pretty spoilery for someone who like hadn't seen anything. I was like, oh, I now know shit. I know things.
Yeah, the newest trailer does have major spoilers in it, and the first time they showed it, they actually had Tom Holland say, "Hey, if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame," so now they don't even do that warning anymore. They just assume everyone watched it that wanted to watch it, so they don't care.
Wow.
But I think me and Jake both agree that we don't trust the whole multiverse theory yet. We're gonna see how things work out, but there's a lot more to Mysterio that the movie trailers don't want to show us.
And anybody who's read Spider-Man comic books knows what a bad actor Mysterio is.
All right, let's move on to Lion King, coming out on July 19th. I'm really starting to warm up to this. I think just because the CG looks incredible. What do you guys think?
I think it actually looks pretty good compared to like a lot of the CG we've seen this summer. It's like probably the best CG.
Yeah. We still haven't really seen the animals talk, though. They just kind of cut around it.
Yeah, and we have seen Pumbaa and the rest of the characters and stuff. So, it still looks a little weird, but definitely, this is a CG showcase, and there's a lot of hype for it. So there's a lot of demand for tickets. That might be the biggest hit, coming out this summer. So definitely looking forward to it. Now, let's move on. Oh, go ahead.
I mean, seeing how much Aladdin has been making, Lion King might do very well just based off of the nostalgia factor.
Yeah. So next up is Nintendo 3DS games, and there's nothing coming out this month, which is typical. Right now, the 3DS is pretty much dying off, so it might be one or two games every once in a while, but, So let's move on to 3D Blu-rays. Now, there's quite a few 3D Blu-rays coming out this month, and your mileage will vary depending where you live. So, with the 3D Blu-rays, you basically have to import them anyway, most of them. So we're just going to tell you what movies are coming out this month, and you could figure out when that comes out to your region. If it doesn't, you may have to look online. I'm going to put on here a link to Blu-ray.com. They have the release dates everywhere. It's just kind of confusing to talk about multiple release dates for the same movie the same month. But first up is Captain Marvel. Jake, it's been a few months. What do you think of Captain Marvel now?
I mean, I liked it. It's just not... I gave it a 7. Stand by it.
Yeah, I feel like it kind of has cooled off for me some, and I kind of only like a little bit of it. I like it, but not a huge amount, so I'm not really interested in watching it again. Krista, have you not watched Captain Marvel yet?
I have not, though I am kind of interested in seeing it.
It's self-contained, so you could watch it if you want to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the huge thing with Marvel is it's just like such a huge thing. It's like, how do I get into, where do I go?
Oh, we could do a whole podcast talking about that, which ones to skip and which ones to go, but we're not.
Yeah.
All right, next up, How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World. I love this movie. I think, Krista, did you watch this or no?
I just barely missed when it came out in 3D, and when I wanted to go see it, there were no more 3D showings, and I was like, damn. So I actually never did see it, but I would love to see it in 3D.
Mm.
Yeah, I still love this movie. I want to buy a trilogy set. I don't want to buy one movie.
Right. I saw the first movie in 3D, and that was great.
Oh yeah, this is my if this Hidden World doesn't get nominated for best animated feature, there's no justice.
All right. Next up is Shazam and Alita and Dumbo. Let's go with Shazam first. I'm still very hot to this. I really want to buy this movie. Jake, what are your thoughts on Shazam?
Love it.
Krista, you interested?
Eh.
I think you'll dig it. I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Definitely worth renting at least. Jake did not like the 3D, if I recall correctly. Is that right?
It was pretty good. It just wasn't. I didn't think it was great, but there was some moments of greatness in it. I just think this was hampered by an ad campaign that could have used a few spoilers.
Okay, so we also got Alita, Battle Angel, and I'm kind of warmed on this. Thinking it over, chewing it over. I originally gave it a 6, and now I'm kind of thinking I should have given it a 7. It's a good movie. I like it. And definitely great 3D.
Mm-hmm. I just hope that it got over the finish line and the story will continue.
Krista, you watched Alita or know anything about it?
I did not.
You did watch Dumbo, and
Yeah.
how do you feel about that a few months later?
That was like the first movie I reviewed, so I was still kind of getting the hang of like the review process. I believe I originally gave it a 7.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what I said about. Did I say the 3D was good but not great?
I think so.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'd still say the 3D is good or not, just because it's okay. I don't know. I don't think it's worth buying the Blu-ray, to be honest.
You think Jake should rent it? Jake hasn't seen it yet, and he's kind of interested.
I mean, yeah, I guess if you like 3D, it's a good thing.
I think when I'm finally got that damn earworm of that damn trailer out of my head.
There are a couple good 3D moments in it. I think there's like more good 3D moments in it than there was in Men in Black, though that's like a low bar to pass.
Okay, so we have one more 3D Blu-ray coming out. Krista, pronounce this, because I have no idea how to pronounce this.
Asterix und das Geheimnis des Zaubertranks.
All right, since you know German.
And that's a French movie.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Asterix is a French character. It's a French comic series.
So, yeah, this is an animated movie. I know nothing about this, but it's coming out.
So you might be able to find this in France in 3D.
Is it in French or is it in German? Because that title is German.
It's released in German. It's probably a German dub.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're going into the weeds here. But, yeah, that's the 3D releases for July. Any final thoughts on the 3D releases?
Dora's not in 3D.
All right. Bye.
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 All right, before this podcast ends, I want to give a thank you to my patrons. Right now, we have one patron, which is David from Spain, and I want to thank you for your financial support. All right, so that's going to be it for this podcast.
We now have a Patreon, and the link is in the description. Thanks for watching.
And we are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, a little bit everywhere. Just look for us, 3D or 2D. And of course, review us on iTunes. And if you want to write us a letter, our email address is email3dortwo d@gmail.com. So that's going to be it. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.